The biggest clubs in the world right now, Barcelona or Real Madrid. Personally, for me, it would be in between Arsenal or. What? What's wrong with Arsenal?
Hey guys, and welcome to Big Balls and Bad Calls with your hosts, Manny and Emil. On today's episode, we'll be giving you our English Premier League Match Week 3 reactions. We'll be talking about all the games that happened over the weekend, going over some of the key action and whatnot, and also going over our bets, Final 5, Match of the Weekend, Goal of the Weekend, things like that. So here we go, guys. First, we've got Arsenal versus Man City.
Granit Xhaka, what is going through your head? You
Yeah.
know that coming in facing City, it's going to be a very tough test with 11 men. You go down 10 men, see you later. That's how it ended up 5-0 in my opinion.
To be honest, though, at the same time, they're already 2-0 down. They look like a bag of shit.
But he's supposed to be a more experienced player. In
Oh,
the
no,
team.
by all means.
He's
That's
supposed to be
absolutely
showing
ridiculous.
leadership, and you come flying in like imbecile.
So after 3 games, Arsenal's actually dead last.
They're in a relegation
0
battle
points.
with Norwich.
In all my years, I've never seen us in this position. I know it's only 3 games in, guys, but shocking stuff, shocking stuff. Man City absolutely trampling us is exactly what I expected.
Arteta's on thin ice.
That's why I gave the halftime, full-time at evens, and it came through just like that. No problems, no questions asked.
City win.
City win, easy.
Comfortable.
Anyway, moving on, we've got Newcastle versus Southampton. I was pretty excited for this one. I thought both teams really provided to the action.
Absolute heartbreak for Newcastle.
I know.
Ward-Prowse bags a penalty in, what was it, the 94th, 95th minute?
And that's right after they went up in the 90th or 91st, something along those
heartbreak.
lines.
That's
Alan
points on the board.
Saint-Maximin, this guy is a weapon. Damn. Thought he got the winner on the day, but didn't turn
Deadly.
out that way. That tackle at the end, though, too. You don't really need to be diving in like that, but it's a nice touch.
Mistakes. Cannot make mistakes like that in the dying embers.
Quite a few mistakes this weekend, actually. And that one ended up 2-2. Southampton getting a little more than they deserved, but to be honest, they really dominated that game. I said Newcastle or draw for this one, and that one was a check mark. So we got lucky. Newcastle should have got the result, but I'm sure they'll take the point. Brighton versus Everton.
We were head-to-head here.
We were. And
I lost.
I was
Put
telling
too much
everybody,
faith in the Brighton.
Everton is going to be a problem this season. These guys want to compete. They want to show. They've always been right on the cusp, but they just got to get points in big games. And this one for them was a big game because Brighton's a competitive team, and they usually drop points in games like these away. So picking them up is a good sign for Everton. Damari Gray. He's a boss. He's looking good.
Absolutely brilliant.
Always thought he was exciting, even at Leicester, but he never got the time. So now that he's at Everton, he seems to be a starter.
Every game, looking.
Expect to see a lot of great
unplayable at
things.
times.
He's looking good. He's looking good.
Oh, and Richarlison's a fucking little prick. Don't be doing that when Calvert-Lewin, he's finding his way from off the spot.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that moment.
Like, you're starting a fight
What
with
a
your own
knob.
teammate for nothing.
150th appearance, wants to take a
Oh,
penalty,
you
get on the
fuck,
mark,
man.
and he's standing there. Everybody's even looking at him like, what's going on,
He
man?
would be on my U21 team.
Looks
after that.
delusional. Looks delusional. So West Ham versus Palace. This one broke my heart. This one will make you divorce your wife and leave the country. It's a bad one, guys. Oh, I can't believe West Ham tied Palace.
And that was one of the games I was very sure of as well.
Oh, that was my lock of the weekend, I'm pretty sure. So
I
chalk
don't
it
know. I think that's a lesson to West Ham, though. You can't be the mistakes. So many mistakes in the back.
Well, and you guys go up and then you fall asleep like that so quickly. The loss of concentration.
Exactly.
Can't be having that in the Premier League. Not if you guys want to be champions anyway. But you have been steamrolling, moving good, looking good.
Yeah.
Antonio's goal, very nice. But
Left-footed volley. See you later.
and also staying on this game, I think Zaha, he's like cheated. In the Premier League, this guy gets fouled, nabbed, nipped so much. I just watched the game. He's getting picked apart by the opposition. They're always grabbing a piece of him. And then you see other individuals that get like so much as a breath on the back of the neck. They're dropping to the deck, taking a dive, getting the fouls. So respect to Zaha. That guy's got to play a tough game every time working for Palace. I'd like to see him leave there.
Yeah, I think that's a great point for Palace. That
Oh,
is
a
great
brilliant point for Palace. But again, in a derby too. Leicester versus Norwich. Ricardo assist early. I really like that. He was forced off in the 11th minute, so I'm assuming that was by the injury. I wasn't around to catch that on the TV, but
Jamie Vardy. Is he ever going to stop scoring goals?
this guy is crazy, man. He doesn't slow down.
Every season.
He gets older and older, but the goals keep coming and coming and coming, and he works and works and works.
And Norwich are in a relegation battle with the Gunners now.
Kudos to us. Good job, guys. And we actually play Norwich next, I think. But that's a little bit down the road. 2 weeks' time,
It's going to be a game of
unfortunately.
inches.
Soyuncu. So my value bet that he crashed was halftime, full time, and right on the stroke of halftime, you got a guy. He's walking himself out towards the line.
Loses his
You're
head.
ushering him out, and Soyuncu just loses his head. He tries to make some hero challenge. Stupid, man. Leave that shit at home. I'm sick of it.
Especially at that time, too.
He's just
Close
been
it
making a
out.
knack of it recently too. You know, when he first went to Leicester, he was like locked down as Maguire's replacement. I was like, wow, this cat's got skills.
And that canceled out your halftime, full time, didn't it?
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about, the value bet. I
That's
could not
just
believe
to
it.
put the cherry on.
So I'm watching the game and I'm going, at first I'm going, oh, that might have been a good challenge, but still unnecessary. And I'm watching the replay and I'm going, oh my goodness, I cannot believe this. And Soyuncu, there he was, crashing and burning, almost giving away points for Leicester. And that's how dangerous stupid mistakes like that can be. So cut it out, leave it at home. Following that game, we got Villa versus Brentford.
I backed
Villa-
Villa heavy. I thought they would be
I did
a lot
too.
more positive than
And
they were.
they're showing us shades of the past
But
again. Like,
Ivan Toney gets his goal.
he does. He looks good.
Brilliant,
He looks good. It
brilliant.
was nice to see him get off the mark in the Premier League. That was his first one, right?
Yeah, and Brentford remain undefeated.
Brentford, well done, lads. And Mbumo's still very impressive to me.
Yeah.
Not quite the performance we had seen in his previous games, but Brentford, over the time they've spent in the Prem, they're doing well so
I'd
far.
say they're happy with the draw as well.
Oh yeah, I
They're
think
happy with that draw.
they expected a shakier start than they've had.
Yeah.
Arsenal giving them a gift because we absolutely are trash at the moment. But things will change. Things will change. Next, the highlight of the weekend in most people's perspective, we've got Liverpool versus Chelsea.
I'm still coming to grips with how the fuck we did not win this game.
Myself as well. I think Liverpool, they just, at the start of the game, I didn't feel they shaped up as good as everybody thought they would in the
It did
matchup.
look like Chelsea's game to lose up until the dramatic red card penalty
Yes.
shot.
So, and that point too, penalty shot, 100%, no doubt in my mind. The red card I felt was a little bit harsh.
But he's
his
saving
arm,
the ball off the
his
line,
arm does
though.
move forward, but it comes up off of his leg. To me, if it hits your arm, it's almost like a reaction. The slow-mo makes it look bad.
I agree with the red card.
I disagree with the red card. I think it was very, very harsh. The
I-
penalty, it's
I
a
think his
nailed-on
arm
pen.
stops the ball from going into the back of the net. I think if that's the case, especially in the box, that's preventing a goal.
Perhaps so, but like they say, because he stroked it forward, but it's already come off his leg, then up off his arm.
It's
And
a
I
tough
think
one.
it's almost like a shook reaction. You know, he's not a robot, so. But that really changed the game. From that point, I thought it was definitely Liverpool's
Yeah,
game to
as
win,
it
and I
should be.
thought no doubt they would win. They come out in the second half. They look brilliant. They look a lot better, obviously,
Mendy's
more
a fucking
confident.
wall back there too.
And he was, but back also on those points, the saves Mendy made, I felt like they were kind of easy in a way. Like they were
It
solid
wasn't
strikes,
wide
but
open. openings.
nothing was in like a brilliant strike to the corner. They weren't extremely accurate. They were good shots to test the goalkeeper, but nothing that really pulled the best out of Mendy. And I think Liverpool, they lacked a little bit of creativity.
And this was my big balls call.
Yeah, and
And,
I thought for sure it was a hit at halftime moving forward, but 1-1. Well
Tough,
done to Chelsea,
tough.
parking the bus,
Great
getting
game
the point.
nonetheless.
Liverpool, I expected a little bit more.
Still undefeated. Let's
Still
go,
undefeated.
boys. Chelsea and Liverpool are actually so.
Which is more than I can say for us, so I'll just stop now. We got Burnley versus Leeds.
Leeds cannot win that first ball worth their lives. I don't think they won the first ball all game.
I thought Leeds would do a lot better in this game than they did as well.
Exactly.
Bamford, he's almost glanced an own goal.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody saw that. Comes right back off the post, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's almost put one in the back of his own net. Tarkowski header. That was brilliant. What a save.
Yeah, and he won that header every single time. Every corner kick as well.
Yeah, and the goal they scored, they just kept feeding it back in and battling and challenging for every ball. They look great, very, very competitive.
To improve on Bielsa.
But that's some EPL shit right there from Burnley, and I loved it. After that, we had Tottenham versus Watford.
Like I said, Nuno will get that goal and he'll park that bus. He grinds out another 1-0 win.
The
Another
goal
shutout.
to me was very, very fortunate, I think.
You create your own luck.
The goalie, who are you? Daniel Bachman? Jeez. No, I shouldn't tear up on him too much. I mean, the goal was terrible. I think as a goalkeeper, you got to have your bases a little bit more covered than that. That was soft. The free kick from out there, has a chance to look at it the whole time. You can kind of see the space between the attacking players, so you know nothing crazy is coming in, and he just lets it sneak right by him on his far post. I didn't like that at all. However, he made a great save on the deflected free kick.
Yeah.
And he's absolutely robbed Harry Kane in close on that half volley.
Yeah, he did.
So that was a brilliant, brilliant save from him, so I'll give him a little bit of credit there. But in the end, I do still think Tottenham was way more dangerous.
And that's a big win for them, top of the table.
And if you saw Dele Alli try to pin that one in the corner, you know he's not a mate to take out to play darts. Because, jeez, come on. Great position to get into, but you got to finish that, Ali. The way they talk about you, you were supposed to be a wonder kid. What's happened, mate? Going forward, we have Wolves versus United, which was actually our last game of the weekend.
Yeah.
Wolves, how do you guys have 0 points after the performances you have put into the league? I cannot believe that. Adama is one of the X-Men, in my opinion. This guy is crazy.
100%.
He is absolutely dangerous.
But
He looks like a prize racehorse. I'm gonna start calling him Seabiscuit. You see that run at the start of the game? Oh, it was wild.
But I still think that's a brilliant win for United. Greenwood, the
It is.
hero.
The goal, I felt the goalkeeping was a little bit poor as well. Kind of deflects the ball into his own net off of Greenwood. It almost kind of looks to me like he's just trying to play it into a dangerous area with his right boot. Understands he's not as accurate as with his left. So I thought the goal was a little bit fortunate. And Wolves, man. How have they not scored? Double save on Sice.
Yeah.
Point blank. The header.
Brilliant, David De Gea. Brilliant.
I haven't said that in a long,
I know,
long time. I don't really have too many good things to say about De Gea. Also, there was that chance, too, for Wolves, which I really, really like, coming off the big run from Trincao, was it?
Yeah, he's looking great from the right.
Basaka was saved. That was flying back to clear one off the line. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I think that's a much-needed win for United before the most prolific striker ever fucking graze a pitch, touches back home, baby. Let's
goodness.
fucking go, Cristiano
If that doesn't get you stiff, I don't know what does. Cristiano Ronaldo is coming home to Manchester United.
I'm coming home.
This is going to be something crazy to behold, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait. We all used to joke about this happening back in the day when he left. And to think it's coming to fruition, that's absolutely unbelievable. But anyway, guys, we're going to get into the final bit in a second here. I still can't believe Wolves, 0 points in the 3 performances they have had. Tougher games. They look very dangerous, but they got to find their mark. They got to find their mark. Okay, so moving forward, we've got the goal of the weekend.
I'm going Antonio. Fortunate bounce.
Lovely strike, lovely strike.
But it sits up like that, and that guy really doesn't give a rat's ass.
No, he
Pumps
doesn't.
it with his left boot.
Yeah, his weaker side.
Weaker side.
What a strike.
What weaker side.
Weaker side.
No kidding.
Brilliant. Antonio is absolutely unplayable right now.
Yeah.
He is, he's a death wish sent to you. If you're the other team and you're looking across that pitch, you're looking at the Grim Reaper. You don't want him anywhere near the box.
No.
I'm going to have to say that my goal of the weekend was actually Kai Havertz. I think the marking
Brilliant header.
The header is absolutely brilliant. You don't see goals like that often. It's coming against Ali Solon,
Yeah, and if Ali
who's
Solon
one of the
lets it
best
in-
goalkeepers in the world, if not the best goalkeeper in the world. If you watch the corner kick back, you actually see Van Dijk's kind of posted up at the back post. So this is where I got to discredit Liverpool for their defense a bit. Van Dijk's always bailing him out. He's sitting at the back post. He's got the whole back post covered. And now Chelsea's looking at this. They're probably thinking we want to avoid playing it around the big man because we know how he is. Take the casserole dish and two of your ants.
We know.
They play that ball to the front post to Havertz. You've got Matip, Henderson, and Robertson all kind of standing around watching. I mean, I know Havertz doesn't really look like a threatening guy, but he puts the ball in the back of the net, and he did it again. And now it's time for our match of the weekend.
As disappointing as it was, I gotta go West Ham Palace 2-2. Had everything you want, all the ingredients for your favorite game. Goals, goals, goals.
Great game.
Mistakes
great game.
in the back, of course, West Ham. Well, thanks.
Yeah, no kidding. I did not like the result from the gambling
No.
perspective, but you're right, from a viewer's perspective, it's a great game. Although my match of the week, I got to give it to Newcastle versus Southampton. You've
Yeah,
got
it's a great
drama, wide open, both teams
Right to
going
the
at
last
each other's
second,
throats.
too.
I bet this one had everybody on edge, and definitely an emotional roller coaster ride. After that, we've got our final five, where we're going to review the bets and picks that we might have put forward or may not have put forward. Not sure if I want to take credit for any of these this weekend. Hasn't been as successful as the other ones. Anyway, lock of the weekend, West Ham.
I took West Ham.
Oh, that one still hurts me.
That
I
one
cannot
stung.
believe Palace managed to steal a point from West Ham, one of the hottest teams in the league right now. And now it's time for the value bet.
I took Leeds. A lot. Very disappointing performance
Another
for
miss.
me.
You know what? I would have took Leeds as well. I thought Leeds was a killer
But it
option.
shows that Bielsa has a lot to work on with his squad.
Yeah, well, Leeds as a whole. I mean, the work rate's there, but you guys got to start piecing some other things
Exactly.
together if you want to get the results.
Win
you
that
need.
first ball.
My value bet was Leicester halftime, full time. I'd like to thank Soyun Chu for messing that one up for us. What an
Losing his
idiotic
mind.
tackle. Leave that crap at home,
Taking
man.
Danny Lyons.
You're lucky this weekend, but it might cost you points in the future, so don't do it. Don't do it. Next, we've got the double doozy.
I took West Ham and Villa.
A lot of faith in West Ham. A lot of faith in West Ham.
That one didn't look too good.
For my double doozy, I paired Tottenham with Manchester City. That came through at minus 152. We got a little bit lucky with the Son free kick. We also got very lucky with Manchester City. They only beat Arsenal by a meager amount of 5 goals. Clap. So that one hit. It was a minus 152. Not quite evens, but still not the best results on the weekend. Next, we've got the triple threat.
I took West Ham, Leicester,
I think we know who wanted
Tottenham
West Ham to win.
halftime, full time. 2 of those hit. West Ham
Crash it again, eh?
crashed and burned me.
So I can't say anything here as well. For my triple threat, I took West Ham, Manchester United, and Leicester. West Ham done did me in. And that was at 4-1. Very, very close to hitting some nice odds there. And last but not least, we've got the big balls call of the weekend.
My big balls call Liverpool and they fucking couldn't.
Sorry,
even-
what? Speak up. You're getting quiet. What was the big balls call?
My big balls call is Liverpool and they couldn't even fucking score on Chelsea. The fucking extra man is for 45 minutes.
10-man Chelsea deals with Liverpool and steals a point on the day at Anfield. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I also fell short of the mark on the big balls call, but I went a little crazy, guys. As you remember, I picked 5 selections. I said that Everton, Tottenham, Leicester, West Ham, and Manchester City would all win in match week 3. Everton came through, plus 230. Tottenham came through. Leicester came through. West Ham did me in again. And Manchester City came through. And you're actually getting 15-1 on that. But it doesn't matter, guys, because West Ham couldn't beat Palace on the day. Anyway, guys, until next time, which won't be for a while because we're heading into the international break. everybody's most hated time. I don't know what I'm going to
We'll be
do
back.
next weekend. We'll be back. We'll be back. In the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Until next time.